What's going on, moviegoers? If you're new to the channel, my name is Christian. Welcome to C-Roll Productions. Boy, oh boy, you guys, we got some interesting stuff to talk about. Now, the DCU, the official new title for the DCU studios, that James Gunn and Peter Safran will now be heading over at the studio. Now, I'm very interested in what the roadmap's going to look like. Now, you guys, James Gunn has come out and said that he and Peter Safran are working very hard. They're working hard on an 8 to 10 year roadmap for the studio, which is kind of exciting because realistically, we've never really had a roadmap for the DCU. We've never had a roadmap. You know, for Marvel Studios, we've had it for every single phase. We kind of know what to expect, but I don't know what to expect for the DCU studios, like at all. Like the only thing we know that's coming is what? It's Shazam! Fury of the Gods. We have the Flash movie, potentially that's going to come out. We just don't know when. We have Aquaman and the Last Kingdom, and we have Blue Beetle. And then, we have the Joker, but that's, Joker 2, that's in a different universe. And we have the Batman 2 and all the spin-offs, that's just in a different universe. So I don't think that it's really going to be connected to the DCU studios. But I'm excited because I don't know what to expect. We legit could be getting some good stuff for the DC coming out in the next 8 to 10 years. Like I said, this is the first time that this will ever happen. But will it happen? Can it actually happen? Can they be successful enough to where we can get a huge roadmap for 8 to 10 years and everything not get canceled, everything actually works in a nice flow and come out? Because we all know how, the DCU was before DC Studios. Everything was getting canceled. We just know it wasn't in good hands. But now that James Gunn has his hands over it and he's working hard with Peter Safran, we can kind of sit back and relax and kind of, take a breather. James Gunn also did confirm, you guys, that that the films and animation will all be canon. They will all be connected now. Kind of like Marvel Studios and what they're doing with their TV on Disney Plus, and their animation. The What If series. We have the X-Men '97 coming out. We have the Spider-Man coming out. They're all connected. Marvel realized we need to have everything under one belt, so they canceled everything that wasn't connected to Marvel Studios. All those shows, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., they cut it all. They cut ties with all of that. So does this mean that Superman and Lois and all those CW shows that they got going on, like Gotham Knights and all this, is that it for that? Maybe they get one final season to tell the final story, and James Gunn is like, okay, that is it. We're going to be telling a whole connective story for our own universe over here, which I think it's a brilliant idea. I hear Superman and Lois is great. I get it. I'm just not interested in those CW shows anymore. I've seen a little bit of The Flash when it first aired, but it just didn't do it for me. My beloved CW show was Smallville. I think I have seasons 1 through 8 on DVD. That's how long I've, been watching that show. But that show means so dearly to me. And Smallville was literally like the godfather of these superhero shows. They they lasted, 10 years? They know 10 seasons. It's been fantastic. And if you guys aren't watching the Talkville podcast with Michael Rosenbaum and Tom Welling, you're really missing out, especially if you're a fanatic of the show like myself. There's a bunch of good stuff. They have a bunch of great special guests, a bunch of, inside information and stuff you want to know for the Smallville series. I'm telling you guys, it is entertaining. It's amazing. Each episode is about an hour long. It's awesome. They're still on season 1. I think they're on episode 20. They have a lot left to go. Because realistically, every season of Smallville is about 20 episodes. So it was a long series. But I'm excited for the future of, the DCU and, what James Gunn has in mind with this particular universe. I'm curious to know what kind of projects he's going to be working on as well. Because, not only being the head of the studio over there, I feel like he's also going to be very in control of the creativity of it all. Working on, the Peacemaker season 2. Like, will he be doing, the Suicide Squad 2? That's a possibility. I know Black Adam and The Rock, he was teasing, I want to see, Black Adam versus the Suicide Squad versus Superman versus the Justice League, all of that crazy shit. But we just don't know what the future looks like. So that's why I'm particularly very invested in it, because are we going to be getting a roadmap of of these fresh faces of the DC world that we haven't seen yet? Like, could we get a lead up to the next Justice League movie, which I do feel like it's going to happen. In this roadmap, you guys, I do believe that we will have at least 2 Justice League films on this roadmap. And that's so extremely exciting. Like, that's something to look forward to. Like, how are you guys not pumped about this? The fact that, James Gunn has worked for Marvel Studios, and he and Kevin Feige are friends. So best believe Kevin Feige's been giving him some notes And whenever James Gunn has questions, Kevin Feige, is there. Kevin Feige was on the set of the Suicide Squad. So I definitely think that, with James Gunn being, in creative control and kind of flushing out this roadmap and taking inspiration for the Marvel Cinematic Universe, I mean, why not? They are the influence for a successful connected universe. They've been doing it for 10 years. A long time. I mean, the box office just lets you know how successful, the fans let you know how successful that Marvel Studios has been. And the DCU they can be on the same level if given the same kind of talent, if given the same kind of leadership. And now that they have the same kind of leadership, they can hire the great talent. James Gunn can probably draw in some extremely talented directors, some extremely talented writers, some extremely people behind the camera. So, I mean, they're fine with people in front of the camera, but behind the camera is where all the magic really happens, especially with the writing rooms. And James Gunn is phenomenal when it comes to writing. So best believe, I feel like we are in good hands, you guys. I mean, I'm really stoked to see what this roadmap looks like. I don't know when it's going to be released, but hopefully sometime soon, because boy, oh boy, a roadmap for 8 to 10 years, that can lead up to be, 10 to 12 projects. I know Constantine is coming back. I think Keanu Reeves is coming back for that. I don't know if that's going to be set in the DCU studios, but I'm really pumped, you guys. I cannot wait. I'm excited. But post your comments down below. Let me know what you guys think about James Gunn confirming that all TV, all gaming, all gaming as well, all the films and all the animations will now be connected to one. Thoughts and opinions, you guys. Post your comments down below and let me know what you guys think. Peace.